Do you ever feel like saving money is impossible? Like no matter how hard you try, the dollars just slip away before you even notice? Well, here's the truth. You don't need a huge salary or expensive sacrifices to build real wealth. What really matters are the small, consistent actions you take every month. Tiny steps, when repeated over time, can snowball into something incredible, like $100,000 or more. It's not magic. It's math. And it's habits. Today, I'm going to show you the exact small monthly wins that, if you stick to them, can completely change your financial future. Even if you think you're barely getting by, these strategies can start making a difference immediately. By the end of this video, you'll see how small choices, day by day, month by month, turn into life-changing results. The first small win is simple, but powerful. Automate your savings. Most people think saving money is about willpower, saying, "I'll put $200 in savings this month." But the truth is, willpower is limited. Life gets busy, unexpected bills pop up, and before you know it, that plan disappears. Here's a better approach. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to a savings or investment account every month. Even a small amount, $50, $100, or $200, can make a huge difference over time. Imagine this. If you save just $100 a month and invest it with a modest 6% annual return, in 10 years, you'll have over $15,000. That's money you didn't even have to think about consciously. And here's the best part, it doesn't feel like a sacrifice. You won't even notice it missing from your checking account because it happens automatically. Small, consistent steps like this build momentum. It's like planting seeds. You water them regularly, and eventually, you have a garden full of growth that seems almost magical. The first small win is simple, but powerful. Automate your savings. Most people think saving money is about willpower, saying, "I'll put $200 in savings this month." But the truth is, willpower is limited. Life gets busy, unexpected bills pop up, and before you know it, that plan disappears. Here's a better approach. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to a savings or investment account every month. Even a small amount, $50, $100, or $200, can make a huge difference over time. Imagine this. If you save just $100 a month and invest it with a modest 6% annual return, in 10 years, you'll have over $15,000. That's money you didn't even have to think about consciously. And here's the best part, it doesn't feel like a sacrifice. You won't even notice it missing from your checking account because it happens automatically. Small, consistent steps like this build momentum. It's like planting seeds. You water them regularly, and eventually, you have a garden full of growth that seems almost magical. Another small win that can add up big over time is cutting small, everyday expenses. Most of us don't realize how much tiny purchases, like that daily coffee, a few snacks, or streaming subscriptions we barely use, can drain your wallet. Individually, they seem harmless, maybe $3 here or $5 there, but over a month, those little costs can easily add up to $100, $200, or more. Here's an example. Imagine you spend $5 every day on coffee. That's $35 a week, $140 a month, and over $1,600 a year. Instead, you could brew your own coffee at home, saving that money automatically. If you invest just $140 per month with a modest 6% annual return, in 10 years, you'll have over $21,000, all from skipping your daily coffee run. The key is to identify the small, repeatable expenses that don't truly add value to your life and redirect that money toward your savings or investments. It's not about cutting out everything fun, just making smarter, consistent choices. Over time, these small wins create a foundation that makes larger financial goals, like reaching $100,000, much more achievable. Another small win that can make a huge difference is boosting your income, even just a little, with side hustles. You don't need to quit your job or take extreme risks. Small, manageable side gigs can add up significantly over time. Think about freelancing, tutoring online, selling handmade items, or offering a service you're good at. Even an extra $100 to $200 a month can accelerate your journey toward $100,000. For example, let's say you start a small online side gig and earn an extra $150 per month. If you save and invest that amount with a 6% annual return, in 10 years, it grows to almost $19,000. Combine that with your automated savings and smart expense cuts, and suddenly, you're stacking money faster than you thought possible. The key here is consistency. You don't need a massive side hustle that takes over your life, just small, regular additions to your income. Each little win compounds, and over the years, those extra dollars make a huge difference in building real wealth. Another powerful monthly win is tracking your spending and setting realistic budgets. Many people underestimate how much they actually spend each month because they don't keep track. Without a clear picture, it's easy to overspend on things that don't matter and miss opportunities to save or invest. Start by writing down every expense for a month, everything from rent and bills to coffee and snacks. You'll be surprised at where your money really goes. Once you know your spending habits, set realistic budgets for each category. For example, maybe you notice you're spending $300 a month eating out. You could reduce that to $150, redirecting the extra $150 to savings or investments. Over a year, that adds up to $1,800, which invested at a 6% return grows to over $2,300. And the real value isn't just in the numbers, it's the awareness and control you gain. Tracking and budgeting helps you make intentional choices with your money, turning small, disciplined steps into long-term financial wins. Another small win that can quietly add up is using cashback apps, credit card rewards, and loyalty programs wisely. Many people overlook these tools, thinking the benefits are too small to matter. But when used consistently, they can provide hundreds of dollars a year, money that can be redirected towards savings or investments. For example, imagine you use a credit card that gives 2% cash back on everyday purchases. If you spend $1,000 a month on groceries, gas, and bills, that's $20 back each month, or $240 a year. If you invest that $240 annually with a modest 6% return, in 10 years, it grows to nearly $3,000. And that's just one simple reward program. Combine multiple small rewards, and the extra money can accelerate your path to $100,000 without changing your lifestyle drastically. The key is consistency and smart choices. Don't overspend to earn rewards, but make sure every dollar you do spend works a little harder for you. Over time, these small, almost invisible wins start to compound into real wealth. Another small but powerful monthly win is reviewing your subscriptions and recurring payments. Many of us sign up for services, streaming platforms, apps, magazines, or software that we rarely use, and they quietly drain our bank accounts each month. Over time, these unnoticed expenses add up significantly. Start by making a list of all your subscriptions and asking yourself which ones you actually use and enjoy. Cancel the ones you don't need or use infrequently. Even cutting $10 to $20 per month may seem small, but that's $120 to $240 a year. If you invest that amount with a modest 6% return, in 10 years, it could grow to nearly $3,000. The benefit isn't just financial, it's also psychological. Reviewing subscriptions regularly keeps you aware of your spending habits and encourages smarter financial decisions. Small, repeated actions like this are easy to implement and, when combined with other monthly wins, can make a noticeable impact on your journey toward $100,000. Another powerful monthly win is negotiating your bills and recurring costs. Many people accept the prices they're charged for internet, cable, insurance, or phone plans without even asking for a better deal. But a simple call or email can often lower your monthly payment, sometimes significantly. For example, imagine your internet bill is $60 a month. By calling your provider and asking for available promotions or loyalty discounts, you could reduce it to $45, a $15 monthly saving. That may not sound like much, but over a year, it adds up to $180. If you invest that extra money with a modest 6% annual return, in 10 years, it could grow to over $2,200. The key is consistency. Make it a habit to review your bills periodically and ask for discounts or better rates. These small wins may feel minor in the moment, but they compound over time and make reaching financial goals, like $100,000, much more achievable without drastically changing your lifestyle. Another small but incredibly impactful monthly win is investing in yourself. This doesn't necessarily mean spending a lot of money. It's about dedicating time and resources to skills, knowledge, or habits that increase your earning potential or improve your life. Think online courses, books, networking events, or even a small course to improve your current job skills. For example, if you spend $50 a month on a course that teaches you a valuable skill, over a year that's $600. That skill could help you get a promotion, a side gig, or even start a small business that earns an extra $200 a month. If you take just a fraction of that extra income and invest it with a 6% annual return, in 10 years, it can grow to over $3,000. Investing in yourself compounds in ways money alone cannot. Each small effort builds knowledge, confidence, and opportunities, which translate into bigger financial wins over time. Small, consistent steps like this can be the difference between stagnating and reaching $100,000 or more in savings and investments. Another small win that can quietly add up is using the round-up savings method. Many banks and apps allow you to round up your everyday purchases to the nearest dollar and automatically transfer the difference into a savings or investment account. Individually, these amounts seem tiny, maybe just a few cents or dollars per purchase, but they accumulate surprisingly fast over time. For example, if you make 30 small purchases a week and each rounds up by an average of 75 cents, that's $22.50 a month, or $270 a year. If you invest that with a modest 6% annual return, in 10 years, it could grow to over $320. It may seem small, but combined with other monthly wins, this method helps build a habit of saving without feeling like a sacrifice. The real value is psychological too. You start thinking about money differently. Every purchase becomes an opportunity to save and grow your wealth. Little habits like this, when repeated consistently, have a bigger impact than you might expect and move you steadily closer to your $100,000 goal. The final small win is to regularly review and adjust your financial goals. It's easy to set a savings target or investment plan and then forget about it. But reviewing your progress keeps you accountable and allows you to make smarter decisions. This simple habit can make a big difference over time. For example, imagine you set a goal to save $200 a month. After a few months, you realize you can comfortably increase it to $250. That extra $50 might seem small, but over a year it adds up to $600. If invested with a modest 6% return, in 10 years, it grows to over $700. Regularly reviewing your finances helps you spot opportunities like this and ensures you're constantly optimizing your path to $100,000. The key is consistency and reflection. By taking the time each month to check your progress, celebrate wins, and adjust where needed, you create a financial momentum that grows naturally. Small actions, repeated and improved over time, lead to massive results, and this final step ties all the other monthly wins together, showing that building $100,000 is not about big leaps, it's about smart, steady progress. By now, you've seen how small monthly wins, like automating your savings, cutting everyday expenses, boosting your income, tracking spending, using rewards, reviewing subscriptions, negotiating bills, investing in yourself, rounding up purchases, and reviewing your goals, can add up to something incredible over time. The key takeaway is that you don't need to make huge sacrifices or have an enormous income to reach $100,000. It's about consistency, small steps, and making your money work for you. Each win compounds, each action builds momentum, and together, they create a powerful path to financial freedom. Start today. Pick one small win and implement it this month. Once that becomes a habit, add the next. Over time, these small, deliberate actions will transform your financial future more than you ever imagined. Remember, wealth isn't built overnight, it's built one small win at a time. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment your favorite monthly win, and subscribe for more tips on building real financial success. Small steps today lead to big results tomorrow.